Wow. Well, that was a struggle to get on live. And I think I'm live now. Yes, it's seems to be working. Doing everything the same as I do every day to go online, hitting the same buttons. Right, over that, let's go into the live chat, see if anybody's awake. There might be some people that are. Who knows? Do. If you are, go in the chat and say hello. Hello, good morning, good morning. We'll say hello to you. Good morning to you. Boom. Okay, more nonsense. You decide. Is it nonsense? Things that are nonsensical. Pretty much everything. It makes no sense to me. Pretty much everything is absurd these days and nonsensical. But you decide. I'll decide for me, right? But it's Revelations chapter U. You know, it's the great reveal is it's real. Everything that you sense is real. Even the nonsense is real if you perceive it. That's why I put a Blake quote at the front of this, and I think it's the one, I forgive you, you forgive me for all eternity. Been watching a lot of stuff, just on the interwebs and goofing around because there's so much. There's so much to look at. Oh my gosh, it's like so much. But theorizing. What can you prove? What can't you prove? Is there a God? A God? The God? Is there God? God? Love? Is there? God is love? Love is God? Is there? Revelations chapter U. Okay. So you decide. That's good. I posted on my channel, Tunnel Mental, on YouTube. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button. It doesn't matter. But whatever. I'm not making money off this anyway, so it's not like, oh, if you hit the like button, I get an extra cup of coffee this morning, or I get a nice sandwich for my lunch. But it used to be set up that way. I think a lot of people are still butthurt about losing their channel because they said something that was contentious. Everybody is saying something that is contentious because it's part of your belief system that allows you to think of it as being real. There is no reality unless you create that reality, or at least question its reality. I mean, there's there's ways of manipulating any of this 2D, 3D stuff. This, oh, there, I look so much better now. There, just clean up my face. There you go. There. But there's ways of cleaning up and changing and altering and I mean, there's filters I could put on to make myself look damn attractive. Here's one. Ready? I'm just about to put this filter on to make myself damn attractive. You know, women will be falling over me and just going, oh my God, look at him. There it is. Falling over themselves, trying to get to me. Oh my God, look. Oh. We have to be very, very aware with all the modern technology. Background. I have a background in the film industry and special effects and all that stuff. And did that for many years, but it's advanced. It's advanced rapidly over the last 5 or 6 years. So even things that are alive, 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 glitch. Glitch. Your reality is perceived through a lens. You know, I did put a Blake quote at the front. Cleansed. Perception. Doors off. Clean, clean, clean. Roll up, roll up. You won't believe your eyes. The circus barker. The grifter. The snake oil salesman. You know, the old shell game. Anyway, I posted a video on Tunnel Mental's channel on YouTube, which I did an interview, a Zoom type interview, you know, with Melissa Marie. I've been following her and her husband's partners, whatever, their output on social media on this YouTube-y thing, and I was curious because they were actually living and narrating their progress of working through the shadow self in a Jungian experiment. And Melissa was really pushing. I mean, she was like really, I suppose in a way she was being an open experiment of the Jungian delve into the shadow self and then bringing it out into the world and bringing it out into the world, bringing it out into the world. But she was, I think she really lifted the final veil. I don't know if she did it herself. I don't know. It's really hard to discern because she was so full of life. But she was battling her physical self in the universe too. And that's where it becomes a more blurred lines experiment, because the physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional self is where we exist. So our reality is our perception. But the physical self, it gets too dark, it gets into the two dark areas of challenging perception and then pushing that out into the world. I don't know, something in the physical self starts to go, whoa. I'm no magician, although I think we all are magicians. My ear itches. It's weird. I must be going to hear something. Maybe I'm hearing myself for the first time. But Melissa was wonderful. She was an amazing woman. I mean, she really was an amazing woman. Sadly, she passed away last year. And yeah, I mean, she pushed it to the limit. You know, people talk about like they really were out there. No, she was so far out there that I don't know if she could ever come back from it. I don't know. But she's still alive. I mean, she's still in the eternal, obviously. I mean, we all pass into the eternal. That's an opinion that I strongly believe. So does she. So she's making music now with God, which you might actually get to hear some of it. So that would be nice. But I did this interview with her about a year ago. No, over a year ago, obviously, during the start of COVID. Or in the middle of COVID, you know, when everything was locked down and stupid. And, you know, we had a chat about things, but she wanted to know about my journey. I knew quite a lot about her journey by following on Shadow Tech Alchemy. I'll put a link in this place to Shadow Tech Alchemy. Her partner Colin Davis is definitely continuing to teach and understand, and I think this understanding has gone deeper because of losing his partner. Anyway, but I explain a lot about my life, where I started, where I ended, so I really don't need to keep wittering on about who I am. But I do really want to know who you are. Who are you? I mean, that's the great revelation, isn't it? Who are you? I want to interact with you, but who are you? Are you real? You look real. Well, parts of you do. Oh, I know. I can check, because they're telling you, they're even letting you know now on the interwebs how to check to know if it's real. It's you look at the hands. So here we go. Here's the hands, and people can't do. Apparently, AI can't do hands. So, you know, that old trick, you know. If you're being presented with something fake, you can actually sense it. So nonsense, more nonsense. Nonsense is interesting and fun. Nothing wrong with it. It's just a giggle, right? But if you take it too far and you start believing that there are clones, and maybe you're not even real. You know, you can go way, 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 way too far with this stuff, right? But you know your own limitations. That's the revelation, really, isn't it? Who are you? How far can you go? How far? Can you go any further? Can you really go further than that? You have a theory that none of this is real and I'm not real, and who am I talking to? And I don't even know me, and you're a clown. Oh, clone, you're a clone. If it gets to, I mean, seriously, this is like being bombarded with billions of images, ideas, every day, a billion images, a billion times reverberate into your mind, body, and soul, and change your perceptions of things slightly, and twists you, contorts you. But the only person who has the ability to stop following it if it harms you, right? I mean, you'll start to feel it sting because it's like, oof, wow, oh my God. But it's to let go of preconceived notions and carry on with your perception and making sure that you're staying clean the doors of perception. Yeah, I know. It's not easy. Not easy. But it's necessary. I want to know all about it. I want to know the truth. The truth. Not just my truth. The truth. Why do you want to know the truth? Well, isn't that all our quests, to know the truth? What is real? Nothing. You just believe it's real. Nothing is real. You believe it's real. Even this. Actually, especially this. It's not real. You just believe it to be real. I believe in love. It's not something I have to think about. I believe in it. It just is. I have to remind myself how much my life is dependent on my belief system. My human experience is dependent upon that belief system. So who are you? Who am I? The great revelation. We're all one. Fractals of God, fractals of love, learning to be, even though we knew what to be before we started learning. We have fun on the way. That's the thing. And take it so seriously. Yes, you're going to die. You are. Yeah, you and me. We're going to die. So how do we live? In love. That is our life. Live, love, life. That's it. Plain and simple. I mean, you can moan and complain about it and wear big black suits and be raucous and say, birth, school, work, death, birth, school, work, death. You can say those things and it's kind of entertaining and fun. But really, 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 live, love, life. That's all we got, as far as we know. And what do we know? We know we believe in something. And have fun doing it, because I love life. There's been a lot of ups and downs this year. Yeah, there is every time. It's you know, I've met some good people, really good people, lovely people that I want to interact with. I've known for years many of these people, but I didn't realize how close I had become to them, how I wanted that interaction. Some of it not good, but I wanted it. There was something about me wanting to interact with people that challenged me and people that were just entertaining and fun to be around. But it's not just entertainment and fun. When you want to share your life with somebody, that's a different story. When you have children, that's definitely a different story, because part of you is in them and you know that, and they know you know that. I think part of the reason why I'm doing any of this morning talk stuff is because I try and catch myself out. I try and trick myself into saying something that I didn't even know I really believed that. But there's parts of me that still have attachments to my childhood trauma, my struggles in this human experience, my struggles to decide which is the right way, which is the wrong way, which is left, which is right, which is center. These are all things that I've done during my life. I mean, another great quote by the great man. I think it's in here. I forgive you. You forgive me for eternity. It's got to be that, really. Can't hope to be right your whole life, every minute of every part of your life. If you're interacting with others, then you're automatically going to feel, ooh, ah, ah. You're going to be inquisitive. Inquiry. You've got to experience some form of interaction that expands your idea of life. You can't shrink. You shrink within myself. I'm going away. I'm shrinking. No, you can't do that. That's not living. To shrink away from it, that's not living. Yeah, but I'm safe in here, in my box. It's not living. Live, love, life. That's my message. Always has been. But we must understand, we must really understand that it ain't all wine and roses, is it? Ain't all guns and roses, is it? So, but you have to moderate these ups and downs, these moderation. You moderate. You're the moderator. I'm the fire starter. I'm the moderator. Whatever. I love you. Going now. Getting on with the day. They forecast rain. Whatever. Live, love, life. Come on. Oh, hello. I've got a visitor. Hi there, Nigel. Tony. Hello, Tony. I know a couple Tonys. You're not Tony from... You're not Tony that lives in Japan, are you? If you are, I love you very much. I love you anyway, whoever you are. But are you the Tony that lives in Japan? Are you my friend, Tony? I hope so. Tone Deaf. Do you have your own channel? Can I click on that and find your channel? I don't know how to work most of these buttons. Some of them I do. Hi there, Tone Deaf. Hi there, Nigel. Tony. Yeah, it must be Tony. You're not in Gloucestershire, England. That's where I got dropped off when I was an amoeba. I once said to this gentleman, "What's this I'm eating?" He said, "It's bean stew." I said, "Never mind what it's been. What is it now?" Okay, you're a joker, Tony, and I like that. But wow, my parents, who've sadly passed away, lived in Cheltenham their whole lives. I is on Telegram as Toast. I like a bit of toast. All right, mate. Tony Deaf. Do you do music? I like Tone Deaf. I think that's good. That's funny, especially spelt that way. I have a new friend. Yay! The interwebs. And you're in Gloucestershire. Wow. Okay. Being on JCK chat now and then. Yeah, I did an interview. I went in a Zoom meeting with her shortly after her revelation about the underground, the underworld in Australia. And I said some things that are I'm a bit Joe Blunt. I said a few things I shouldn't have said on the show. I think I named names. I may have said something sexual, whatever. But I definitely got a big old slap on the wrist for joining in that conversation. But I really love JC. I think she's awesome. She's got through a lot. She's been tested so much. Cheltenham, where the Irish and English horse race. Cheltenham, where I rode a winner. I rode a winner at Cheltenham in 1977. No, 76, I think. January 1st. It might have been January 1st, 77. I can't remember. But yeah, I rode a winner at Cheltenham. That was the end of my jockey career. Yeah. I chose then to leave horse racing because I'd already achieved my goal. I only do 30 minutes on this normally, Tone. So, were you born and raised in Cheltenham? Are you a Gloucestershire West Country guy? I'm going to ask you some questions if you're not going to ask me any. But you can ask me any question you want because I have the answers. Dog gave them to me. Oh, sorry, I'm reading that backwards. Oh, you've retracted a message. Ooh. Oh, it's so weird to interact in this way. There is a way of calling me on FaceTime or WhatsApp or whatever. Yes, born and bred here. Now that's good. You know, typo. Yeah. Yeah. I made a design with a sweatshirt with Stan Laurel on it in one side, and it says "Worship Stan," not a typo. You know, it's Satan. I don't do them platforms much. Morning, Conrad. Sorry it's early, and sorry you're late on because I gotta go. I've been 31 minutes on. Haha. About Stan, yes. Gosh. Yeah, I've been pontificating for too long, and most of my stream of thought has gone. I now am non-thinking human, just doing human. Oh. And you any questions, Conrad? You know, when you need to, Nigel. I got me grub to eat. Yeah, I'm gonna make breakfast. I'm gonna have egg and bacon sandwich. That's what I'm gonna have this morning. You got any questions, Conrad? I mean, it's good to see you in the chat. Our timing's a little off because I'm at the end and you're at the beginning of joining me on this. So whatever. I'll see you another day. And you can always contact me anytime, you know, through my Tunnel Mental YouTube page, etc., etc. Just look up Tunnel Mental. You'll find it. All one word. I got me grub to eat. No questions. Have a good day, Nigel. And hello, Conrad. Yeah, Conrad's a good guy. And Tone Deaf is from Gloucestershire, the county in the West Country of England, where my parents lived, and my sister still lives there, and my brother, and their respective extended families. So I'll be back there probably this summer at some time. Okay, I've got to go. I love you. You love you too. See, you have to love yourself. Live, love, life. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.